gonna say?
Oh, no, the thing is, you know, last week, what we was gonna do is do the body work, prime, put the primer, well, the epoxy, the primer, and then install the doors and the trunk, but we did it already. So we don't waste.
Wait, what do you mean?
You know when
this door was on last week and the trunk was on last week. This one.
Yeah, but after the body work, we took it out.
Yes.
And we want to see how everything lines up.
Correct. Yeah.
If we have a, you know how we did body work here, so we was going to check all the if it's the gaps.
Yeah.
But it was okay. So I told Gordito, let's make the body work and try to finish it. So we have when we install one more time, we don't have to do a lot of body work anymore.
And when you're saying body work, do you mean like metal or do you mean like the Bondo and the sanding?
The bundle.
Okay.
To make it
just
flash
to make
a little bit. Yeah, to make it flash. We have problems. I mean, I had to hammer and down all the...
I heard it. I saw the ribs that you did on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah, you saw the ribs? Yeah, we did it.
So what is your next step here? So you put, now this is the first coat. This is primer.
This is the first coat. This is the first. I mean, I think body work is, we spend time doing it nice, you know?
Yes.
So we do only one body work. We want to block it and we want to see any imperfection, little small dents or, I mean, pinholes, whatever like that. Little stuff, not big stuff. I don't like to do big stuff, you know?
Yeah. So blocking it is so you're basically going through the whole process that you just did all over
So
again.
we can do another primer.
How many coats of primer do you think you'll end up putting on this?
We normally use, no, depends.
About 50,000, Bodie says.
When he does it, yes. When I do it, no.
My orders right there.
When I do it, I make sure that this only have only one.
49,000.
Right now it has 4 coats of primer.
Okay.
4 coats. We want to block it and probably it's going to have another 4 coats in there.
Cool.
But we're going to install the doors right now. I want to install the trunk. The doors are not finished yet.
Gotcha.
And then we have to, after we block it, if the doors are nice, the trunk, we want to put it on the chassis, back on the chassis. So we can install the hood.
The hood.
Yeah, and make sure everything lines up again. And
that's exciting.
yeah, it's a big process too. So.
It's a tedious project.
I can only imagine that would be super tedious.
Looks good, huh?
Yeah, I want to install the trunk so you see now how it looks. And
can't wait.
yeah, I wish we had the doors done, but
it's nice to fit it up one more time too before paint because for some reason these cars change and they move through the paint process. From the chassis to paint, and then from paint back to the chassis, they go back together. I don't know why, but they're completely different every time.
yeah, I need to put it on so we can start blocking the whole thing. Yeah, like the bottom was a little bit longer on this side. But the first time that I did it, I leave extra metal. So I just shave it so I can make the gap.
Like how it goes up, like right
here?
here?
Yeah, that's why.
So how do you fix tiny stuff like that?
No, that it comes out with the block. When you blocking, that's all extra. Sometimes when you put a lot of primer, it gets
okay. So it's
accumulated right there.
Got it.
Yeah. So when you block it, that's
what you're doing. Got it.
All those little details, those are the ones that we fix after you prime it the first time.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Did not. All right. Yeah. I'm glad I asked.
Yeah, you start blocking, you start checking every single detail, you know, all those lines.
So it's like the first time you do it, you do like all the big, everything. You do everything big.
Stuff.
You do big to small, basically.
Yeah, normally sometimes, you know, I start doing the inside, the doors, the door jambs. Sometimes we just put the car together and we start doing the body work like that all together.
Yeah.
But this time we did it differently because...
It's this car.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, like right here, a pinhole?
Yes, I do see it.
See, you have to cover it. I mean...
Yep. But I mean, like, you primed all of the car, but not this.
Not there.
Not inside. Why not?
If I put primer, if we paint or something, we have to sand a lot. So it's just waste time. If we're not gonna shoot no color in it, doesn't have no reason to do all that.
Okay.
It's already epoxied. We're just gonna scuff it and shoot whatever we wanna shoot after.
Okay.
Like the body shots and all that.
Okay. What is that?
It's like a liner, you know, the bed liner they use on the cars?
Like rhino line stuff?
Rhino liner, yeah,
Gotcha.
like that. So, I mean, it's for the, it helps the metal too, it doesn't make no noise.
Yeah. Ah.
So, and then they put the shiny stuff,
Gotcha.
you know.
So it doesn't, because it's not going to be seen, it doesn't really matter if it's like perfect, so to speak, because it's ultimately going to be covered by other stuff. Like versus like the outside of the car, everyone is going to see, so you need to make sure.
Yeah.
But this will
All right
ultimately-
here is going to have the boxes, you know, all the
and
boxes.
Then like in whatever upholstery
yeah,
or
what we
carpet
want
or
to do,
anything else.
body work and paint and primer is the
Gotcha.
cover.
Okay, got
Not
it.
the inside that you're not going to see.
Got it.
I mean, all depends. If the customer say, I want it, you know.
And you're going to see it, then yes, but got it.
There is no reason to spend more time on it. And
Whatever.
see, like these areas?
Yeah. You'll just sand that?
No, that's the sealer. When we put the epoxy sealer,
Yeah.
sometimes it makes reaction.
With the metal.
With the metal, with the, all depends. But only these two areas, they did it.
So how do you get rid of that?
Oh, when we blocking, we start sanding, you
Gotcha.
want to start.
Blocking it, you're sanding it, means sanding, so you're
Yeah.
making it smooth, basically.
Yeah, but you use everything blocks.
Yep.
So it goes straight.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to go black.
Yeah.
So it have to be,
That has to be perfect.
yeah. That show you all the imperfections when you start blocking. Show you where you have sanded already and where you don't
Gotcha.
need to do.
Because you'll sand away the black, and wherever it stays black, it means like it's a low spot or whatever. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't just start sanding right now. There's, I mean, it's dry already, but I need to leave it at least all this weekend.
Really?
Yeah,
For
so I
the-
can
for
start
the-
next week.
Gotcha. So what do you?
I
gonna
just
do
did it in
today
the
then?
morning.
So you're gonna spray it down. Are you gonna put the doors on today?
No, I'm gonna spray. I think he has the two doors ready. I'm gonna apply epoxy on it,
Oh, okay.
and later
Epoxy
wanna-
or primer?
epoxy primer I put
Oh,
first.
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha, gotcha.
I mean, this car is
Yeah.
better. We always use primer after we put that first epoxy, but we always with this one I want to use epoxy one more time.
Gotcha.
Feel it?
Oh my gosh, that's so smooth. Like my face. Now, is that like, if your guess is like, because it's just like even the minor movements of just taking it off of the chassis, all that kind of stuff?
That's everything, you know. We've done some more hammer dolly work. Did a little more welding on the bottom of the doors. We changed the door gaps, but it's in a different state than it is when it's sitting on a chassis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The chassis, you shim it with bushings and shims,
Yep.
and that's how you get everything level.
Yeah. Well, there's also
So-
more like touch points, so to speak. So more
There is.
pressure points or whatever
And it
the term
moves.
is.
These bodies move.
Yeah.
And
They're
that's
supposed
actually
to.
how you align things up when they're done, is put the spacers in it, and that'll change your door gaps and everything else. So
Gotcha.
we took pictures, we have it marked, we'll put the same bushings back in, and then we'll see how it fits, and if everything's good, then we'll pull apart and paint it.
This is fucking exciting, man.